The advisor of the School Education Department, K.T. Sukalu, said that the infrastructure of our government school is very poor and it should be improved. He was speaking at a consultative meeting of the School Education Department held at Naitu Resort, Chumugedima on June 22. Sukalu said that he will try to meet the Chief Minister Nipirio to lift the Nltp Act so that the revenue received from it can also be utilized in the education and healthcare sector. The Principal Director of the department, Tevasilin K, acknowledged that there is a shortage of manpower, hence the objective of the year would be performed in schools in the most efficient manner.
The EBRC's data, the district coordinates data, the data from my SDEOs, from my DEOs, somehow do not tally. And I need concrete, real-time data about student enrollment, about the number of teachers in each and every school. Unless we know our ground reality, it will be very difficult for us, policymakers, people sitting in the secretariat or directorate, to actually, give proper directions, especially in regards to Samagra, which is the only intervention that we have for infrastructure or other, requirements of the department. The infrastructure of our schools are very, very poor. I've been wondering, thinking, in what way we can improve the infrastructure. So, it may not sound very good to many of us here, but I am thinking of talking to my Chief Minister that prohibition should be lifted and the revenue that we get from prohibition should be, in education and healthcare. We need good infrastructure for our schools. Today we are giving you so many equipments, smart classroom. They're giving you computers. Now, Avalu was giving a presentation about no electricity. I wish we had good electricity in our school. Unless we have proper infrastructure, what is the purpose of giving you all the computers, all the smart TVs, all the digital equipments? Things will just get misplaced. And there are reports that I have received, though unofficial, that the officers on their retirement take it away. That should not be the practice among us. Whether it's our career management or our mismanagement. Many SDEOs, senior SDEOs, DEOs retire within a very short, 3, 4 months, 6 months, or at the most a year or year and a half. And when you are on the verge of retirement, normally, I believe it's a human nature, or I don't know whether it's our weaknesses, but we tend to start being laid back and start getting ready for our pensions, not our responsibilities, for which you have worked over the years to reach that level. You have worked very hard over the years as a teacher, and as you grow up, climb up the ladder. At the fag end of your career, you tend to get laid back. There's a lack of coordination between the district coordinators under Samagra and my DEOs. There's a lack of coordination between the EBRC coordinators and the SDOs. This needs, DEO is the head of the district. So at least, even if you are in a capacity to have so much information, unless you share with the DEOs. You have so much information in your subdivisions as an EBRC coordinator, but unless you share it with your SDEOs, unless there's a connect between the two of you, we get all the information from various sources and we don't find which is correct. Today, there are schools, our enrollment is going down. There are various factors. I do not blame you, but there are many factors involved here. Now, there are some schools where there are so many teachers and very few students. There are some schools where there are many student enrollment and very few teachers. Now, we did an exercise, rationalization exercise. but I think things are not going on very well. So I'm holding off for about a month or so. I'll have a careful study. Here I would like to advise all of you, DEOs, seniors, DEOs, SDOs. When government issues orders, you will have to abide with the government order. You cannot question the government order. If you feel there's something wrong in the transfer, if you feel there's shortage of teacher, or if you feel there's excess teacher being posted, you write a letter to directorate. Give your observation. We have so much teachers, or we have so less teachers. So we require more teachers. We have excess teachers. Give us that information.
The broad themes or broad contours of your role and responsibilities. I mean, there's several sets of stakeholders that you would interact with on a daily basis. First is your office establishment itself. I mean, the hierarchy at the district level, your subordinates at the district. Then you have the directorate, whom you'd be directly interfacing with, of course, I mean, and the department itself at large through the directorate. Then you have the schools, all the schools functioning under your jurisdiction. Broadly, you know, the entire gamut of roles, the activities that happen within the education space in the district would be under your purview. You'd be working with the directorate, all the officers, the senior SDOs, the SDOs, and the entire the hierarchy at the district level. You know, so the ultimate objective for us, the end goal, so to say, is to ensure that the schools are run in the most efficient manner possible, ensuring that they have the resources to deliver what they're supposed to do, deliver instructions to the kids, depending on whether they're a GPS or a GMS or a GHS or a GHSS, and do so in the most optimal manner possible. You know, you would be supporting the schools in the district, and you would be the interface between the schools in the district and us at the directorate and the department level in Kohima. The staff itself, I mean, DEOs, your office establishment, you'd be managing them on a day-to-day basis and notifying us with regards to the problems you're facing in terms of missing officers in your hierarchy or any other issues that you have. Within your office establishment at the district level, the objective is to ensure that we perform the activities that we are to perform over a calendar year in the most efficient and optimal manner possible, with rationalized manpower. Because, as you're well aware, we do have issues with regards to shortage of manpower.
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.